Hello everyone and welcome back to Solshow. You are watching my review of Resident Evil Extinction. This is the third entry in the Resident Evil saga. We are halfway there, living on a prayer. That's it. That's where we're going. This film is probably so far my least favorite in the four that I've rewatched. I still have never seen the last film, so that'll be a first time watch, but all the other ones I've seen. This one, I don't know what it was about this one. I feel like now that when this came out, it was like 2007, and it's a more hollow experience because of that. There's more CGI. It takes itself, I feel, a little bit more seriously. It's not as campy and fun. I think I'll just start off with my grievances with like the beginning of the film. The film starts off, and where the last film left off with Apocalypse, Raccoon City has been destroyed, but Alice, Jill, and military guy, they all escaped. And they implied that Alice was being controlled by Umbrella. And that plot thread was completely dropped. And now the entire world has been infected by zombies. There's no like indication, there's no like catalyst as to why that happened. It feels like there's a whole film missing in these entries. We just skipped to, oh yeah, the entire world is run by zombies now. We are now a zombie apocalypse film, even though the Resident Evil franchise very much like detains their zombie outbreaks. But whatever, we're just gonna go for full-on zombie movies. They're gonna run now. Just a zombie flick with guns and explosions. Cool. I still prefer the campier side of things, but whatever. However, in this film we are introduced to Claire Redfield, who is a major character going forward. She and her gang of misfits travel the Nevada desert and wherever they can find salvage and whatever they can find, you know, usual zombie apocalypse shit. And on her team of like a couple dozen people, they're all in like these big vans. We have a couple familiar faces. We got what's-his-face and the military guy from the last film, the black token comedy character, and the military guy are back for more. Oh yay! And guess what? One of them gets bit. We have another character getting bit plot thread, and for some reason he takes a very long time to become infected. Cool. But he doesn't just get killed off, he actually becomes a fucking zombie. Cool. We finally had a full-on person gets bit, becomes a zombie plot thread. It only took 3 movies. But yeah, one of the great things about having like a protagonist group of a couple dozen people is you can kill them off slowly and surely. Oh, there's so much death in this film. I don't know what these films like think I'm getting off at here. Like, it's no longer like the horror film in the first movie. That I could kind of like understand, like that's a very horror trope. But like this is an action film. I don't want to just see people get slaughtered left and right. I'm not into that. I'm not into the tone that this film is going for. I do like Claire. I do like a character named Kmart that they introduced. You know, I like this gang of sexy chicks who are just shooting shit left and right. That's all good. That's all well endowed. I enjoy that. I don't think that's enough to like carry a film. There's enough like in this film that like really picked at me and like made me grievous compared to like the other films, which were so like campy and stupid. Like I couldn't really hate on them, whereas this film, like everything I liked was matched by stuff that like actually bothered me. There's nothing that really like bothered me in the other films. And now that this is like a third entry, once you hit third entry in your movie franchise, you gotta kind of pick it up a little bit more. You gotta give something. Like you are now like a part of movie history if you've hit 3 films that are like in the box office. And if you haven't delivered anything, then again, I'm going to be a little bit bothered. Also, this film kind of felt the least inconsequential, despite it has like the most big events going on. Like the fact that we have this giant zombie outbreak happen, and then like Alice has like these actual superpowers. Like she has like some kind of, it was in the other film too, but now she has like vision powers, and then like Umbrella gets introduced. We have Wesker being introduced. We have another character, the dude from Game of Thrones. He's in this film, and he's like a big deal. Like, we have a lot of stuff hitting the plot, but nothing is landing. I don't like Wesker in this film. I don't like the kind of arc that the what's his face, Danny's sidekick from Game of Thrones. I don't like his arc. I don't like where it goes. And I expected to give this film the same score, like the 6 out of 10. But like when I finished it, and it just felt so short and so like glued together. Like finally, like once those credits start rolling, it just kind of fell in on itself, and I was like, okay, this one doesn't even hold up as well as those other two movies. Keep in mind, like we're talking, like if I did my score out of 100, the other films would get like a 55 or something, and this would just get like a 49 or something. Not a big difference, but I still think it's so far the worst in the series. I do like this more like sleek style. I like the grunge, you know, desert makeup that all the ladies are wearing, but again, it's just not enough to carry the film for me. I'm gonna give Resident Evil Extinction a 5 out of 10. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and until then, with that, I leave you.